Welcome all to the new booties. We got a whole lot of you guys.
New booty!
Hey guys, how often do you come to the ride to eat?
I'm a new booty.
Okay. What about you?
I'm new booty.
You a new booty too? You a new booty? You can say you a new booty. It's okay.
I'm new
You're
booty.
a new booty.
Right here, so I'm just tripped.
You're a virgin? Okay, you're a new booty. All these new booties right here. Look, all these new booties. All these new booties.
Yeah, yes,
all these new booties. You know, that's what Reef call them. He call them new booties. He call them new booties. All right, that's what's happening. You know, Reef call y'all new booties. You know, your first time.
I'm definitely a new booty.
That's what's happening. That's what's happening. Look, that's about the only time you want to be called something like that, right?
Right. You know, a new booty in Arkansas, so everything is kind of new for the first time. You know, this is the first one.
You the first one?
New booty.
Okay, I picked a new booty to do an interview with. That's what's happening. Good morning.
Hey, next year you gotta be here. This is a black family reunion, baby. No drama, no burnouts, no loud music, just grown folks doing grown folks stuff. Come join us next year. We'll post the location. One love.
Look at here, look at here, look at here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in, everybody. Come on in. Let's get this thing started. Let's get this thing started, folks. Joe Fam, how you doing, sir? How you doing? Hey, look, man, we're getting ready to get started here. Let's get ready to kick this thing off. We're going to get rid of this background music. Come on in, folks. Come on in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We want to welcome everybody to tonight's episode of Riding with KSolo, the podcast show. Come on in. All right. So listen, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and bring my incredible and amazing in the building, Doc Remy. How you doing, Doc Remy?
I'm doing wonderful.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, KSolo. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you. You doing all right tonight?
Yeah, I'm doing wonderful, man. I'm always doing great. Great to be here.
I know that's right. I know that's right, man. Listen, we got people coming in. They storming in left and right. Doors open. The gate is open. Swift, come on in. Joe Fam, come on in. Tone Crow, come on in. Highway Drake, come on in. D Bell, come on in. Mr. Brooks, come on in. Hey, hey. Mr. Dennis Joyner, what up, fam? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in, everybody. Come on in. We're going to give everybody time to get in here. What's going on, Hustle Man? How you doing? Baldhead Nasty Dahura, how you doing tonight, sir? Come on in. Like that is in the building tonight, man. Oh, come on in, folks. Come on in. But look, I'm going to go ahead and bring Doc Remy. This is your show tonight. I'm going to be one of the interviewees tonight, so I'm going to sit back and let you do your thing, man. So I'm gonna let you bring our next special
guest,
co-host, special co-host in tonight. Come on in, folks.
Okay, come on in, folks. Hey, it's a different feeling tonight looking at these different people come in and saying, hey, and I done met them now, so now I know, put a face to a name.
That's right. That's right.
But yeah, hey, folks, we're gonna bring out Tony Tea Time Handy. He's in the building.
Oh man, what's up, Tea Time? How you doing, sir? Come on in, man. Come on in.
What's up, Doc?
Hey man, we want to welcome you.
My bad. Tone. I said Tony, but I meant to say Tone.
It's all good. It's all love.
It's all good. It's all
It
good.
could have been any other thing, but you said Tony, so I'm all right with that.
Come on in, folks. Come on in. All right. Who else we got coming in?
So who else we got? I got Mr. Reef Asadiq is another special guest. Come on in, Mr.
Oh,
Reef.
man. The one and only, my brother. You know him from another mother, folks, without a doubt. Welcome, my brother. How are you doing tonight?
Good like gravy. Good like gravy. How y'all doing?
Good deal, man. Hey, I just want to send a big shout out to our guy LT for that new booty intro video, man. He said, Solo, I got this trailer for you, man. I got this trailer for you. I'm like, man, just send it. And without a doubt, man, he never fails. He never fails. Make sure you go check out Views on Tools over on YouTube. That's LT. And man, he's getting it in. He's getting it in, man. So listen, we're going to go ahead and get this thing started. We got people already in the green room that's going to be coming in doing cameos. Doc, like I say, this is your show tonight. I'm going to sit back and slap this producer upside the head, man. Make sure he keep you going on track.
All right, well, let's go. Well, tonight's show is about the official Reef and KSolo Ride to Eat. This is the recap. This was my first time going to the Ride to Eat, and I had been seeing it for years, coming across my screen. And every time I said, man, look who's there. I would love to meet that person. And wow, are they really just riding all these miles to go eat? Like, I had so many questions and they were answered this past weekend. And it was just a wonderful event. And so I am so excited to interview you guys tonight. As the founders, this is your 10th year, but the 9th ride. Am I right, Sharif?
You're absolutely correct, young lady.
That's right. So we had to make sure those numbers are right.
Some people's math was wasn't mathing. Their math wasn't that math. That new math was messing people up.
It was like they're counting on fingers, like, but
Man.
you're saying 10, but you're saying 10. That
Yeah,
COVID
like,
got us, man.
This ain't your 10th one. No, they was having a problem with year 16 being number 1. They're like, no, that don't count as 1. I'm like, are you smoking? I'm like, we didn't smell nobody smoking, but you must be doing something.
Yeah. So this turned out to be maybe the biggest out of the 9 years with 335 bikes on ground. You got people that came from Canada, California, New York, Florida. I mean, outstanding. Hey, producer, can I get a round of applause? Come on, producer.
Oh, man. Well, hey, get over here. Hold it, man.
So if it wasn't our biggest one,
I'm gonna fire that guy, man.
If it wasn't our biggest one, it was close to because it's hard. Next year, I'm going to either have a sign-in book or we're going to do it electronic where you can sign in and say you were here. But in Texas, we had 304 in our train alone, and then there was a bunch of bikes when we got to the venue already. And I didn't get a head count from the restaurant that year, but this year the count was 334. And then there was bikes already there that wasn't counted, but the restaurant said we fed right under 450 bikers.
Wow.
So
wow. Tone, did you go to Wright?
I did.
Okay. I'm not
twice. He went twice. He
cheated.
voted that we go back.
I cheated a little bit. I actually went before everybody got there, though.
Oh, yeah, man. Hey, look, we pulled up. He already sitting in there with grease around his hand, fingers, licking on his fingers and everything, man. I'm like, what in the world? Hey, how you doing, Mr. Moses? Come on in, Steph. I know, right? Hey, we're going to welcome a couple of people coming in, still coming in. We got Sonny Bell coming in. We got Mr. Denson in. Mr. Extra, how you doing? Come on in, Mr. Britton, traveling with staff. Mr. Walter Mosley, a.k.a. Mr. Oldest New Booty in attendance. Come on in, folks. Come on in. We got One Day You Will See, Miss Stone, Russell Brown, like that every time, man. You know what it is. But listen, folks, we just want to recognize everybody for coming on tonight, man. We're just doing this recap. Doc Remy's gonna run the show, and I'm gonna sit back here and slap this producer upside the head, man. So listen, Doc, we got people in the green room.
I know. I need to bring somebody on now right quick and see what they want to talk about.
All right.
Who we got back here?
Oh man, listen. I'm gonna go ahead and bring this one in from Arizona. Country, how you doing?
What's going on with y'all, man?
What's going on, brother man?
How
You
you
got it.
doing?
Hey, man, I finally recovered from Ride to Eat, brother. Finally recovered.
How many
Good
miles
deal.
did you do? How many miles did you do, country?
I did probably about 2,700 total.
Wow. That was like 2 days. It took you 2
Yep.
days? Okay. That's awesome. That's
Yep.
awesome. It was good to see you.
Oh yeah, good to see all y'all, man.
Yeah,
So
it was great
I
meeting you,
just want to come on here, man, and just say, as a new booty, as y'all call it, I've been promising Reef, man, that I was gonna come to one of y'all Ride to East, man. Every year something always came up. I was supposed to come last year, ended up having to go to Louisville. And then I told him, I said, man, no matter what this year, 2025, unless I'm in the hospital, I'm gonna be there. So I made it my point to put it on my schedule to be there this year, man. I'm glad I came. And I've told a couple people already, Ride to Eat, man, it lived up to all the expectations that I thought. Yeah, I'm just going to be straight up 100. It's one of those events, like I was telling a couple people there, it's one of those events that you don't go to Ride to Eat to brag about how many miles you done did or, all the accolades you got, because it's some heavy hitters out there, man, young, older, and all in between, man, that will make your whatever you think you done did, they done probably did it 100 times over. So, it was one of these events, man. Every time I walked around, or each time we went to eat, I made it my effort to sit with people that I ain't never met before. I ain't never talked to before. Just my first time meeting them, just to get to know, who they are, where they came from, what's got them to start riding motorcycles, and all the above, man. I just want to have, it's one thing to sit down with people that and you're comfortable with, than to sit down with people that you don't know, and might feel a little uncomfortable. But that's what Ride to Eat is for. Ride to Eat is for you to get to know people that you would never see. Like, I'm on the motorcycle set. I'm a patch member of a motorcycle club down the pound, but these are people that at Ride to Eat you never see on the motorcycle set, because they're not in that type of community. So I made it my effort to walk around and talk to different people, man, that's not even on the set, that I would probably never see, at somebody's annual or bike night or something like that. And it was a good experience, man. I would definitely be coming back.
That's what's up. Thank you, country. It was so many different circles. It was this nonstop chatter. If it was someone in a room that you didn't know, it took me literally a few hours to get to someone across the room that I wanted to go meet, because it was so many different people in circles to get to that person that I was talking to and meeting and greeting. By the time I got to that person, it was hours later, and we was in the same vicinity. So I definitely understand what you're saying. So that was dope, for sure.
Hey, Reef and KSolo, man. I just want to say I owe y'all one, man, and I ain't talking about in a good way for putting me on the spot and making me a road captain on that Friday. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't prepared for that one. I lead
country.
I lead big groups. Yeah, but this is supposed to be the kickback weekend for me not to put in no work.
Hey, man.
But y'all put me to work anyway on the spot. But it's cool. I lead big groups all the time, cross country, local ride and all that. It's just that y'all caught me off guard with that one.
Your family, it's a family reunion.
That's what leaders do, man.
Right. That's what leaders do. And it's a family reunion. Exactly. We told everybody that you just step in and fill in where you can, and that's where you can fill in. And
I said that, but it was definitely an honor, man, for y'all to bestow that upon me to lead the first group out, on Friday, when we went out to breakfast. So I appreciate it.
Hey, country.
Oh man, we had about 100 bikes, man.
Yeah. What's up, Tom?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I just want to thank you for taking on my responsibility. I appreciate you, brother.
Because I tag him all the time too.
I owe you too.
Good deal.
Hey man, I ain't gonna hold y'all too long, man. Hey,
all right.
Doc, KSolo, Tone, Reef, man, y'all keep doing y'all what y'all doing, man. Keep up the good work. I salute y'all, man. I'll definitely be there, going forward.
Hold on, I got a question for you.
We want to say, I know one of your brothers, Down and Pound brothers, just went down and passed away. Am I correct? All right. So I wanted to make sure that I sent my condolences to you, your brothers, his family.
I appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
Yep, I appreciate it.
Well, all right, country man. Hey, we want to thank you for coming on, man, doing this cameo and sharing your experience for the Ride to Eat. That's what it's all about, man. It don't matter what you wear on your back. That's why we ask people not to wear their cuts when they come, because we want to meet you, the individual, and just one big family, man.
Yep.
You got a last word for Country Reef?
Yeah, love you, brother. Thank you.
Hey, love you too, brother. You already know what it is.
All right, take care, man. Take care. All right, Doc. We're gonna keep this thing rolling, man. You still got people in the queue, man. You still got them out there.
Let's go. Who I got next?
Who you
Bring
want,
them
man?
in.
Who you want? Who you want?
Coming to the stage.
We got a woman on there. We got a woman back there.
Yeah. We got Nurse Tiffany in here, man.
Bring Nurse Tiffany in.
All right. Without a doubt. Welcome, Nurse Tiffany. Welcome. You know what we got to give you when you come on the podcast show. We got to give you a round of applause.
Thank you. Thank you. Hey, everybody. Yeah, Eagles fan.
Oh, God. Let me turn this. Producer.
So, how's everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing well. I just want to thank you all for this opportunity. And I really want to commend the founders of the Ride to Eat, all the people that helped behind the scenes to put this together. Although I'm not a new booty, I thoroughly enjoyed it. And every time I've attended, I have gotten something different. I've been on riding for about 21 years. And to make it short, I think this should be one of those top 5 events that you should put on your list to attend. Because you just get such a variety of genres, people, experiences, professions, you name it, it was there. And it was a relaxed atmosphere, no pressure, no animosity, just all genuine love. So I really appreciate that coming in as a repeat guest. The only other thing I would like to say is that as a culture, I really don't think we understand the magnitude of what Reef and KSolo are doing and have done for our culture. So I just want to echo that publicly, that we should really understand or seek to understand what they are doing for us as a culture. And it's not all about race. It's as a motorcycle culture, period. So my hat's off to both of you gentlemen, and just keep doing what you're doing. I definitely am inspired.
Good deal.
Thank you. Hey, Nurse Tiffany. Yes. Were you a long distance rider already? Is that how you learned about the RTE, or did you feel that you fit in with the long distance riders and the caliber of riders that were at the RTE?
It has evolved. I didn't start out that way because I was a club president. Actually, we just retired our club this year after 20 years. So I started out, doing the bike set as a club president, leading my club. And as things evolved and we got older, and I just sought out new opportunities and experience. So I just started linking up with others outside of the bike set. Now, initially, as a leader, I felt it was my job to go out and experience other things to bring back to my club to enhance and make it better. And it just kind of took off from there, and I started riding, and I loved it. I still love it. So it's definitely a passion that I've had, but events like this, it helps me to continue to evolve. Even in this new phase of life, my son's grown, he's not at home anymore. So I've been able to grow by attending events of this caliber.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right. So, yeah, thank you, man. Thank you very much for coming. We greatly appreciate you.
Humble by those words.
You didn't get, humble, truly humble, and you didn't get no title of new booty. So, so now you can go in the refrigerator and get your own food out now. So that's what I tell people, man. Wear that new booty badge of honor with distinction, because You only get it that first year. After that first year, you go in the refrigerator and get your own food, and you better not bring that potato salad with raisins in it. Well, all right, Nurse Tiffany, thank you for joining us tonight.
Thank y'all.
Thank you.
All right, Doc Remy, they coming in, man. They coming in, but it's your show, Doc.
Hey, I gotta bring up Logic. Logic in the back.
What? Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so, man. Oh my goodness. Come on in here, Logic. Come on in here, man. Without a doubt, let's give him one of those big old round of applause, man. We got the pastor himself, the man in the orange. Keep it logical.
That's right. That's right.
It's bigger than what you think. That's right, right?
Good kid, logic.
Logical.
That's
right,
what's up. That's what's
and
up.
Look, and I had to tell everybody since I'm on this national podcast. The orange has nothing to do with Harley Davidson. Everybody think he wears orange because it's Harley Davidson. No, it has everything to do with Syracuse Orange.
Okay, we'll believe you.
What's up, everyone? How y'all doing? Thanks for having me on.
Yes, sir. Indeed.
You're doing good. Logic, how many times have you been to the RTE?
7 times.
Wow.
I've been there. I've been there 7 times. Been 7 times.
And over those 7 years, have you what have you noticed as far as a path? Like what have you noticed? The growth over the 7 years.
Well, one thing I noticed is that, of course, it's growing, and it's growing in maturity. The more Reef and KSolo does this, the more mature their attitude get, and how to be hospitable to people from all walks of life, and how to bring people together with a sense of humility and a sense of love. I've seen that. Not saying it didn't start that way, but the more you do something, the better you get at it. And that's what I see. The more they do it, the better they get at it. The more love they give, the more. When I was sitting in a corner sitting with one of the motorcycle clubs that came out of New York. First, KSolo came by and sat down and talked to everybody. And then he was up and everything, make sure we all came, and he left. And then about 30 minutes later, here comes Reef. Reef came over there and spoke and said pretty much the same things, making sure everyone's having a good time and making sure everybody's comfortable, listening to the conversations, and then going on to the next pack or the next group of people. So it's a mature thing. It's maturing as they continue to have this event each year.
Okay, thank you. Great words.
Oh yeah.
It's bigger than you think, right?
It's bigger than it's deeper than you think, man.
It's deeper than you think.
It's deeper than you think. That's what it is. Hey, look, and one thing, everybody has something to say, but I did feel bad. I had to tell people, people that the non-Harley riders had a ball at this one right here, because we had a lot of Harleys going down. Going to the shop.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold up.
I caught KSolo. I caught it. They said, man,
producer,
your Harley crew. I'm like, y'all leave us alone. Hey, it happens sometimes. Some people had to get services and everything. I'm like, leave us alone.
Hold on, man. Listen.
See, Reefy's even laughing.
That's the dead zone, man. You in the dead zone now.
Oh, KSolo.
The clear something up, though. The clear
You see
something
what
up.
happened when we... Come on,
Nobody
went down. I'm just saying.
that so many Harleys was having problems, because I hate for people to leave across to go all the way around the country, especially my event, and have a problem.
Man,
So we wasn't happy
listen.
like he made it out the scene. Like we were.
Listen, man.
It's part of the culture. You get it's
Listen,
like
man.
military.
Doc,
You got an army
the
guy.
producer said you got somebody else in the green room ready to come on.
Because it's time for Logic to go. He talking.
Well, look,
I'm sitting here saying his 2 minutes gonna get cut to like a minute. He keep playing. I'm not saying nothing over here.
Oh man, thank you for those words, Logic, man. We greatly appreciate
Love
you
y'all.
coming
You're not
on.
lying, no Logic. You're not lying. They were.
And share that, man. We greatly appreciate you.
Love
man.
y'all. Y'all keep going strong. I'll be there
Let's
again
go.
next year.
That's
All
right, man. All right, take care.
Right.
Good night.
All right,
Oh man, listen, man. This turned into look. This is supposed to be the opening to the show. To come out, people come in and share, and then we caveat.
That's not
But
Remy's fault. She didn't screen. She didn't screen the
but
questions.
I know, right? Hey, bring the producer. Hey, Doc, blame the producer.
Right. You gotta screen the guests, man. You gotta
I
screen
know,
them.
man. We ain't screening them too well, man. So listen, man. Listen, Doc, you got a T-Bone the biker in, our official road
T-Bone.
captain, man. We're gonna go ahead and bring him in. Without a doubt, T-Bone, how you doing tonight, sir? Welcome to the podcast show, man. Wait a minute, look at that producer, man. He got all kind of stuff jammed up, man. He's playing opening intro. But listen, Doc, I can speak for this one, man. This one's solid, man. This is a paratrooper right here, man. This guy right here, man. He keep us straight. He keep us straight.
So I wasn't at the beginning of the ride. So, but you was up there at the beginning of the ride. You was leading the way as the road captain, Tito.
Wait. Before you answer that, T-Bone, I just want to first say thank you.
I do too.
From the very first time you came to the Ride to Eat, you always champion for people to come to the Ride to Eat. You go out your way to make sure everybody know that, in your opinion, the Ride to Eat is a worthwhile event, and we appreciate that. We thank you. And you always work hard while you're at the event. We thank you for that.
Without a doubt, man. You are probably one of our biggest promoters of the Ride to Eat, man. Without a doubt, hands down.
He definitely does that.
Yep.
Well,
without a doubt.
The popularity of what you guys have built, it goes way beyond anything I think I've ever seen. And I tell you what, each year since my first time meeting you guys in 2019 in Louisiana, it's grown to immense proportions that I can't even fathom. I mean, it's like I said when I was talking in front of everybody. I think it's the premier ride. If you're anybody in the biker community, you should be at this ride. That's just how I feel about it. I mean, y'all have just the rapport you've gotten from everyone to Home 2 Suites to everyone that comes. I haven't seen anything like that. I'm still in awe of the bikes that come and the people I meet every year that love you guys, man, and me included. So
good deal. And vice versa, man. We have that same love for you, T-Bone, man. You're family. You know what I'm saying? You even support the Hockey community, man. And that's incredible. I mean, when we went up to Tom Moreland's memorial, you was there. You know what I'm saying? So it's not just the RTE. You are in this family, man. You are truly in this family.
I greatly appreciate it. I'm telling you the truth. I'm in the presence of, I think, royalty, because I see these people, man. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. And so I'm like, whoa, man, look at this. But hey, it's y'all have to forgive me. This Florida weather down here kind of catch me, but anyway, I'm just thrilled to be on the show, and I've enjoyed your podcast a whole bunch that you put out. And so, you and
Doc Remy in the building.
Yeah, that's right.
It's just been, like I said, it's just been phenomenal to see you guys, to watch you guys, especially you and Reef doing Hockey, and when every Ride to Eat that's transpired, it's just been freaking awesome. I mean, I loved it, man. I've loved absolutely every minute of it.
But I have to ask you, T-Bone, being the road captain, man, getting out there, we had over 300 motorcycles traveling, man. That responsibility, you gave us an outstanding safety brief, man. Like I say, you're prior military, prior paratrooper. You know that safety aspect. You know that anxiety that comes with that, man. How did you make everybody feel just so comfortable? Just giving that speech, knowing what to say, giving them that guidance and instruction, man. I mean, what? How does that make you feel, knowing that we had a successful ride?
Honestly, KSolo, my whole thing with it was, first of all, with with the motorcycle that we do, it's just like being a paratrooper. Safety is always paramount, and making sure everybody starts the ride and ends the ride experiencing, loving every minute of it. And I tell you what, man, it gets in me just to represent for you guys because, like I said, y'all have put it together. It's ballooned to epic proportions that like I said, man, I'm still in awe that I haven't seen anything like this in years, and y'all are doing the damn thing. That's just, and everybody knows it, man. And I freaking love it, man. Everybody knows you. I can't go nowhere without them saying, "Hey, man, you see KSolo on the road? You see Reef on the road?" I mean, that's just, it's just a beautiful thing. I know that's two people to your left and above Reef. Man, me and the old lady and two other bikers that came with us from Florida. We were making our way back to the hotel, and Tone and they passed us, and I'm like, I know who they are. I know where they going. So I was like, all right, yeah, and it's just like I said, each location that you guys do every year, everybody travels from all over. I was just thrown to see people from Canada.
Oh, they come
Way
all the time.
down here from Canada. Yeah, man. I was like,
yeah.
That's just, I mean, like I said, I'm at that point to where if you're in the motorcycle community, if you ain't in this ride, if you're somebody, it's just like the military say, you're wrong. So if you ain't there, you're wrong. So it's just, I love it. I make plans every year to come see y'all and do this. Amongst anything else I got going on, work, family, and hopefully, or sometimes going to other biker events. I look forward to seeing y'all, man, and everybody that shows up from everywhere that ride in, and seeing the planning that goes, how everybody how everybody does, just seeing the planning that goes towards your trip, packing up and finally getting there, arriving, and seeing everybody in the hospitality and the love. I'm still reeling over this past weekend. So, being up there in Little Rock at RT and seeing everyone, that was, man, I ain't never seen a full parking lot that big in a long time. And like I said, the love, the honesty and the compassion that everybody has with this thing that we do.
It was genuine,
There's no
man.
comparison.
I would say it was genuine.
Yeah.
I would say it was genuine. Would everybody on the panel say it was genuine this weekend? Nobody was fronting. Sure. Nobody was bragging about miles. Nobody was bragging about biggest stick on the block. Would everybody agree with that?
Yes, absolutely.
Definitely.
You could be standing right next to. I was standing right next to Hero Benson and Howie Smiley, and just feeling like, like wow. But they were telling me like, hey, you doing good, girl. We like what you're doing. And it's just like humble, like everybody was just giving each other's flowers, and it was like no egos in the air. It was amazing, very genuine, authentic. There's the word.
Authentic. There you go. That's Doc Remy coming in.
Take my glasses off.
Oh, it's serious now.
Oh man. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Well, any questions from the panel before we let T-Bone go?
No,
I don't. Go ahead, Reef.
No, I just want to say I got something else to ask of you, and you'll figure out why later. But we'll talk about that later as well. So just know I will be calling you if you'll be watching, so you'll figure it out before it's all over with.
Roger. Understood.
So I just want to say, so the last few years I haven't been able to get there on the day of the ride, that Friday. So the last year that I was there, I led a ride through Kansas City. We went over to somewhere in Kansas. So I'm saying this to say, T-Bone, thank you for taking up my slack and being there, and just stepping up. Like you said, it's genuine, it's authentic, and when you feel that way, people don't have a problem stepping up and doing what they need to do.
Airborne. Oh yeah.
That's right.
Oh man. Hey, while you say airborne, I can relate to that, but I don't know about those other two, man. So
Tanks.
hey, T-Bone, they got offended, boy, when they heard that, but they was like, what's that? What's that?
We knew what the hell it was. I couldn't believe I was hearing that garbage. But anyway.
Hey, KSolo, I got much love for you, brother. You that brown round, and that's an awesome tour duty to do. You know what I mean? So I get it, brother. I get it.
For sure. Doc.
Hey, T-Bone, thank you for joining us, and thanks for making sure we were safe out there this weekend.
That's what it's all about, the safety in the end. But I tell you what, I was really thrown when KSolo came to me. He said, "Hey man, we got a lot of bikers. We're gonna break this up into 3 chalks." And when he said chalks, I was like, "Oh God, this sounds like an airborne operation. You're finna get it on, man." I'm like,
hey man, it was too big, man. My anxiety was going through the roof.
Yeah, a lot of people stepped up in those rides. I think I was on the 3rd chalk, the last leg that came in, and we got separated a little bit. But I just want to give a big shout out to KA Drifter, because the pack got ahead of me, and I was kind of nervous. I didn't want to go too fast, and I had about maybe 50 more bikes behind me, and I didn't want to risk the group breaking up, me trying to speed up. So I just kept my speed, but I didn't know where we were going. And my anxiety started flaring up, and I was like, okay, now I got to try to get my GPS. And it was just all this stuff that I wasn't prepared for, but then you just have to step up, and I just kept riding. But KA Drifter, he came up eventually, and he saw me fiddling with my phone trying to get he said, "I got you." And he jumped in, and he took us on in, and we caught up with the pack eventually, right as we got off at the exit. But I told him when we got off the bike, thank you so much for coming up there, stepping up and helping me, because it instantly relieved my stress at that moment. So big shout out to all the road captains for this event.
Good deal. T-Bone, man, we want to thank you for coming. I'm sorry, Doc. I'm sorry. It's your show, Doc.
Hey,
let me back up, man. Let me deal with this producer over here. It's your show, Doc.
Hey, again, thank you, T-Bone, for coming on tonight, and we're gonna say thank you. Get out of here.
Oh yeah. Well, like I said, those 2 gentlemen, they make it possible, and so, like I said, I God willing, I look forward to many more. And it's just like I said, it's kind of like the OJ said, it's a family reunion. I love it.
Good deal.
Sure.
Good deal.
Thanks, brother, man.
Yeah.
All right, T-Bone, man. You have a good night, man.
Hey, I will. Yeah, I appreciate y'all. Much love.
All right. Much love.
Right.
All right, folks. Hey, listen, man, we got to take a quick break right quick, man. And we will be right back, folks, because you already know what time it is, man. We're doing a recap of the Reef and KSolo official Ride to Eat. So listen, check out this video again, man, because I know some of y'all didn't catch it, but we're going to show it again. Here we go.
All the new booties. We got a whole lot of guys.
New booty!
Hey guys, how often do you come to the Ride to Eat?
I'm a new booty.
Okay. What about you?
I'm new booty.
You a new booty too? You a new booty? You can say you a new booty. It's okay.
I'm new
You're
booty.
a new booty.
Right here, so I'm just tripped.
You're a virgin? Okay, you're a new booty. All these new booties right here. Look, all these new booties. All these new booties.
Yes,
all these new booties. That's what Reef call them. He call them new booties. He call them new booties. All right. That's what's happening. Reef call y'all new booties. Your first time.
I'm definitely a new booty.
That's what's happening. That's what's happening. Look, that's about the only time you want to be called something like that, right?
Right. A new booty in Arkansas, so everything is kind of new for the first time.
This is the first ride.
You the first one?
New booty.
Okay, I picked a new booty to do an interview with. That's what's happening. Good morning.
Hey, next year you gotta be here. This is a black family reunion, baby. No drama, no burnouts, no loud music, just grown folks doing grown folks stuff. Come join us next year. We'll post the location. One love.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about, folks. That's what I'm talking about, man. We got to recognize the new people that's coming, man. We want to thank you. And what we always tell them is, man, that title of new booty is nothing derogatory. It's just saying that you're just new to the family reunion. That means you can't bring the potato salad with the raisin in it. You just got to come and enjoy. Reef,
video is funny.
Reef, you started that new booty.
That video is funny.
How you come up with new booty, Reef?
Military. Back in the day, we go on deployment, and you come home and you got a bunch of new booties sitting on the pier. A lot of them right out of boot camp, sitting up there, look lost and scared, and it was always just a military term for me. How we identify who's who. Oh, you're a new booty. Come on in. Let me take care of you. Let me get you started on the right track. So at one of our ride to eats, I don't even remember which one it was, but I'm like, you're a new booty, and everybody was like, oh, we like that term. Last year though, they was pretty salty. Man, I don't like that term, new booty. Then you take your ass on somewhere else, because you're a new booty all day, all weekend long until you leave here.
Until you leave, until you
here.
come back to the next one. That's what you're gonna get.
You're a new booty. And
You're a new
this
booty.
year, as you see, everybody, they loved it. They adopted it. They knew. Matter of fact, Solo, we need to talk about that later on. But that's
All right.
But yeah,
Good deal.
that's where it came from, military.
But listen, folks, if you are just joining the podcast, wanting to know what's going on, you can go over here to the Facebook group page, Reef and KSolo Official Ride to Eat. Answer the few questions that we have up there to join it. And once you answer those questions, we're going to bring you into the group, and you can go through the archives. You can go through the feature. You can go see old photos. You can go and find out what's going on, where the next location going to be, where you can order your shirts from, and all that. So this is the group right here, the Reef and KSolo Official Ride to Eat group. It's one big family reunion, man. All the information that you will need about the RTE is in there. Doc Ramp, where we going?
Hold on.
Hey Doc, can I have 2 minutes before you bring in the next guest?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I got to get ready to get out of here. So speaking from a person who has been around since the first Ride to Eat in Driftwood, Texas, I've seen where it started and I've seen where it has grown to. And I just personally want to say thank you for allowing me to be a part of it, supporting and, participating in it. If ever thought for a reason that y'all didn't make a difference or something didn't matter, don't ever think that. Because there was a moment at the Ride to Eat where most people won't remember Danny or the picture from the first Ride to Eat, but her mother came around looking for people in the photo. And she was like, well, who's the guy behind Danny in the Batman shirt? So Reef called me over here, and maybe he can tell you later on what she, was meaning behind all that. But it was a moment for me because she came looking for me. And I don't know this lady. I didn't even know Danny. I met Danny that day at the Ride to Eat. And her mother embraced me. She gave me this hug. She said, I was looking for the guy behind Danny. She gave me this hug, and I think it was her brother that was there. And they reached out and hugged me. And I don't know, what it did for it, but I felt that it did. So I just want to say that to y'all. If you ever felt like, something you're not mattering or it don't really make a difference, just know that it does. And I'm sure a lot of people there had different instances where they felt some of the same things. So I thank y'all again. I appreciate it. I love y'all, brothers. And anytime you need me, all you got to do is call.
Good deal. For sure, T-Time, man. We appreciate you coming on, man. Sharing, we know you're just getting off the road. Know you're just getting out of the truck, man, from work and everything, and you jump right on the podcast. So we greatly appreciate you and Curves, man, without a doubt.
For sure. Doc, thanks a lot. You're doing a good job.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Good night.
All right, I'm gonna be out. I'm about to hit you on YouTube and follow in the call.
For sure.
Hey, before we go any further, I don't want to bring nobody else on yet. I gotta ask these questions now. I just one. Can I get one real quick? How did y'all meet? How did y'all meet?
I'll let Solo tell the story.
So listen. I had this bright idea, right? I was just joining the club, And then I wanted to go out and do some long distance riding, man. And then I had this bright idea. I said, shit, man, I'm getting out here, getting yonder. I'm out here riding around. I heard about this 48 state ride. I'm gonna open it up. I had this bright idea when I was riding one night. Invite a group of people to go ride the 48 states. So here I am. I'm thinking I'm all cocky. I'm good to go. I'm new booty. I'm new booty to long distance riding. I'm gonna go post this message on social media. Open ride. Anybody want to join? We're gonna ride the 4 corners together. I get this message. This guy hit me up. I don't even know Reef. He said, "Hey man, I don't know you, man, but do you know what you're getting yourself into?" Reef, I'm gonna let you finish it, because whatever you were thinking, whatever you knew that I didn't know, you relayed it to me, and I did the smart thing. I accepted that advice that you gave me, and from that moment on, it's been brothers from there.
Yeah, we had Smiley and myself had just finished, not just about a month or so, probably. His energy was coming off of the ride that Smiley and I finished. And he was like, "Oh, anybody can go." And for all that, remember, it was actually me, Smiley, and Bingo that started the ride, and Bingo made it to day one, to the end of day one. Day one was long as shit for me and Smiley. We did end up doing like 28 hours in saddle because we had to make sure Bingo got bedded down and everything before we rolled out. But anyway, I just advised Solo, hey man, it's not as easy as just taking people out. You got to be prepared. The same stuff we preach to everybody today is the same thing I told them. Motorcycling ain't changed. The times have changed, the gears changed, but motorcycling really ain't changed. So the same thing we tell you on our podcast is the same conversation I had with Solo. And then after that, it was, hey man, well, why don't we do a ride together? And he started coming with all kind of crazy mess, and here we are. Here we are.
Were you two at any point competing with each other?
I don't compete with nobody.
No.
The only person I compete with.
The thing with Reef and I, and that I've always got for him, is we've always pushed each other to be our best. You know what I'm saying? That's where I always looked at it. I'm like, I'm riding beside him. I look over at him. He look over at me. He look over at me. I look over at him. And it wasn't even we wouldn't even communicate. We could just look at each other and know. And it was one of those things where we just clicked. We rolled together, same riding style, the determination there. I mean, when we did our first Hoka Hay, we were like, shit, bro, we could ride this shit. We could win this shit. On our very first Hoka, we went into it saying to each other, like, we can win this shit. Because we ride. This is the type of riding that we do. So to me, it was just like, that's my brother right there. And you can look to your right, man, and be like, that's my bro right there.
Okay.
Yeah, it's always been like we ride 3 Flag Classic. There's, for all that don't know, STMA has some heavy hitters. The chairman was with us at the ride to eat, if y'all didn't know that. But anyway, they've seen obviously a lot of riders come through the SCMA, and when we ride together, first couple years it was just me and Solo, and then it grew at the 3 Flag Classic. But his wife and other people would see us ride as we passed them and be like, man, they're riding in unison, like they're blah blah blah, and they're like they're professional riders, basically is what his answer is to them. They hone their skill, they hone their craft, they're good at what they do, and you're seeing what they do. So it's evident when you see us ride and you see our accomplishments. It is what it is.
Good deal.
But the only person I compete with is the Mia yesterday. That's the only person I compete with.
That's
Absolutely.
it.
Absolutely. I had to ask though.
Oh, good question. Good question. Great question.
It's all good.
So Doc,
you got somebody in the green room, Doc.
Go ahead, bring out Big Dog for me. Big Dog.
Big Dog. How you doing, sir?
What's good? What's good? What's good, y'all?
You got it, man. Big Dog been in the green room waiting, man. I don't know what the producer's doing, Doc Remy.
We're gonna get the same.
Yo, let me tell you, if it wasn't for this being invited to this podcast, podcast, I'd be knocked the F out right now. I'm tired. We did 1,200 miles yesterday.
Oh man, y'all was getting it in.
Oh man, I got back in last night about 10 o'clock. About 10:30 we came in.
I'm glad you made it in safe. How many times have you been to the RTE?
New booty.
Oh.
Can you hear us?
Hello?
Hey,
Yeah.
can you
There
hear
you
us?
go.
Okay. There you go.
I hear
There
you. How many times?
Yes.
Yeah. I didn't hear the whole question. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I just asked how many times you had been. And you
What
said
was
you
the
was a
whole
new-
question? How many times?
Have you been to the RTE?
Oh yeah. That's our first event. It's our first time, and let me tell you, we it's our first event. The boldest riders came to, and it was beautiful. I mean, I love the atmosphere, and nobody wearing colors. Everybody had the same shirts on. It was very well put together, and I saw the love. The love is definitely out there. Yo, Reef.
Yes, sir.
I was doing I was taking some pictures. You said, "Yo, man, put a smile on your face." I hate to say it sometime. I got my father's face, man. I got this serious face sometime, but it's all good. And plus, you were tired too.
I got it. I just don't want,
But
that can turn off, that can change the whole mood of a room. Your energy. So I just
oh yeah, no doubt. But
nothing but love though.
I always tell people, to know me is to get to know me. So once you see and once you learn and once you speak to me, it's all good. It's all energy.
For sure. Indeed.
What was the best takeaway that you have at RTE? Can you hear me, Chris?
Honestly, the with me being the first time coming, it was a nice sized group. It was massive. To me, it was a very well turned out event. The love, the energy, the warmth of everybody. I got a chance to meet Logic and Hero Benson and Pop Off. These are people that we see on social media. And I get a chance to meet them. Which is cool. Got a chance to chop it up. We took some pictures and everything. I can't post it now, but I can definitely put some pictures up on my group. Check out Boulders Riders MC. We got some pictures up. Check out Big Dog page. I got some pictures up. Y'all can take a look at what we shared.
And you guys were running drones.
Also, my VP. Oh yeah, yes sir. Yeah, running drones. So we got some nice aerial footage. That we can zoom in on and take a look at that. It's on the page. We had 2 drones running at the time.
Good
Only
deal.
thing is that by the time we got to the barbecue spot, we were just in time just to get online to take the group picture. I would have loved to have the drones up at that time, just like the other 2 people had their drones up there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Good deal. I just got a question, Doc, if I can.
Yeah, go ahead.
So Big Dog.
Yes, sir.
Not your typical biker event. You guys came, you was in the parking lot, you had your chairs out, you guys were smoking sticks, you was kind of like just like in the atmosphere, in the environment, people just coming by speaking to you, introducing themselves. I could tell your guys were having a good time, relaxed environment. What was the reception of your guys coming to this type of event, not being a club event or a motorcycle set event?
Let me tell you, when Swole told me about that there was going to be no colors at this time at the event, I said, "Oh, okay, that's different." But once I got there, I saw what the vibe was. It was one family. The shirts and stuff that we ordered, everybody wearing the same shirts. That made us one whole family. It wasn't about the colors. It was about everybody getting together and just enjoying what it is to, what they have to offer. And that's conversation, that's drinking, that's hanging out, that's, and we do the parking lot bully stuff. So we set our chairs up in a circle. So right there, we felt at home to set up anywhere. No matter what parking lot we in, we set up and we post up in a circle.
Right.
Yeah. Thank you. Well, thank you for coming and thank you for joining us tonight. Does there anything, Reef, you got anything else before we move on to our next guest?
No, I just enjoyed conversating with you brothers. You know, I'm in and out. But we appreciate the love and the support and glad you came out and had a good time.
And hopefully next year, God willing, we will be there. This was our first event, the Boulders Riders' first event, to the Ride and Eat. But we, as you know, or if you don't know, we're always on the road. We always going somewhere. Like we did Vegas and the Grand Canyon this year. Last year we did Alaska. The year before we did Washington State down to Mexico, then back home. So we get the miles in. So we're not afraid to hit these streets, hit the road. So KSolo, if you want to do that 48 state run, I got that same energy that you and Reef have. We can do this.
For sure. Let's do it. Let's do it, man.
All right, man.
It's just a ride. That's all it is. It's just a ride.
Yes, sir.
All
So
right.
I want to give a shout out to my to my VP Grandmaster. He's supposed to be on with me tonight. I don't know what
I see
happened, but
Grandmaster's in the
I want to give
green
him a
room,
shout
but
out.
I see Grandmaster in the green room, but device is not connected. So I do not have his image, so I can't bring him in. So Grandmaster, if you can hear us, I see you in the green room, but I do not see your image. I don't know what's going on. Maybe you have to give your camera approval or something like that, but it's something technical on your end. But I do see him in the green room.
Okay. All right. That's what's up. All right, yo. Thank you, man. I appreciate the invite.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, indeed. All right. Doc.
All right. Good night.
All right.
Good night.
Hey, y'all. This show is going good, man. The time I was trying to do like a 60-minute. We at 60 minutes. We still got people in the green room. I still got questions I need to ask. I mean, like, it's too much. It's too much pressure. No. Okay. No, but listen, before we bring the next person on, my next question to you two. So we got this. I've established how you two met. I've established there's no competition. You just ride. Your riding style is amazing. You set goals for, each other and tell each other and hype each other up, hype me up. But where did the vision come from? Where was y'all sitting one day and said, hey man, let's just start riding to eat? And then let's bring some people on to go with us. Where did the vision who initiated it?
I think it was on Reef side. I think it was on Reef side. And that was Cali Cat. That was with some people on the West Coast that was Secret that were doing some type of riding to eat, some type of get together, breaking bread. That he brought that format to us, and to me, it fit what we were doing, and then the organization that we were a part of at the time, where we had more people in that group that we were sitting there saying, well, okay, come and join us and let's fellowship. But I would like to just hand it over to Reef to kind of like go a little bit deeper into that whole clique, that whole kinetic energy of where it all started.
Yeah, so we were have Iron Will Travel. Long history there. Won't get into all that today, but Cali Cat and Portia and Secret and some other people came down. We went to breakfast, and then Joyce was pregnant. They came to the baby shower, and I presented them with Have Iron Will Travel patches because that patch was initially about the love of the ride. Fast forward a couple weeks, where Portia was Secret was in the Bay, and I didn't make the Bay one, but then like a couple days later, I was up in her area and we ran into each other, and she was like, "Yo, I just saw 3 people on the other side of the park that had on Have Iron Will Travel patches, and when I was in the Bay, I saw some people." And my first response was, "Did you talk to them?" Because I talked to everybody. Solo will tell you that. So she said no. She's like, "Well, it'd be cool if we had an event." So Solo and I were just happening to get together anyway to go to Driftwood ourselves because we saw that video with all the meat in the pit. I don't know if you've seen it, but it'll make you hungry. You'll get full watching it. But we so we said we got together and we talked. We talked for a while because we was trying to decide how we wanted to label it. So we put it out with maybe 3 weeks before we actually met up in Driftwood. So we put it out on all the pages. The pages back then was Have Roundwood Travel and Get Yonder. Those were the two of the bigger pages out at the time, and we put it on our own personal page. And then I called the people that I know and love, Tone and Paul and um, Big Rob and
How did Thundercat?
Thundercat too. So she was part of our
Yeah,
circle,
yeah.
and she was
Thundercat was part of
local.
the original.
So
Yeah, yeah.
so she was definitely like, "Oh, I'm coming." So if you look at the pictures, and we had on vests the first ride. It was the Huru. It was Chosen Few. My brother Top Dog came from Chicago. It was
Mm-hmm.
Paul and Grady were the only two that basically that wasn't in the club, and then it was Black
All right,
Pearls.
Black Pearls.
It
Yeah,
was Black Pearls. Black Pearls have
yep.
always
Supporters.
been supporters of the Ride to Eat.
Yep.
Even though their dynamic and their organizations kind of changed, we still have Black Pearls in attendance. We still have the Huru in attendance. We still have Chosen Few in attendance. But
Right.
now you may not know because they don't have to wear colors. We don't wear colors no more.
We don't
So
wear colors. Now,
right.
now, hold that thought, Reef. The reason why we came up with no colors, it wasn't because at the time Reef was in a club, a diamond club. I was in an OMC club, and we've always said it's not about the organization we're in, it's about you, the individual, the rider that we want to meet. We want it to be neutral. We want it to be no drama, and then sometimes this person or this club don't function with this club. We didn't
Right.
want that. We want everybody to feel welcome. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's like one of those things where let's just leave the colors in the room, leave them in the bike. You, that individual, come, laugh, joke, relax, and break bread, fellowship, and then we go back to society. We go back to the real world, or we go back to whatever it is.
It was also especially for me, it was a safety thing as well. I'm very protective, right? I feel if you ride with me and something happens to you, it happens to me,
Right.
right? So if you got all these different colors on, everybody ain't good everywhere. So I don't want to be riding down the freeway with 300 people and somebody starts shooting at us because you got on your colors, and we don't need that. We don't want that. So that's the other reason we don't wear colors.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. How did y'all pick y'all locations? You know, we got the mission established. At some point you said we're not even gonna charge. We just want people to come. So how did you pick your location to say, okay, let's go here? This is good, or this may have some historic places in, and that was another question that I had for y'all. The places and the locations that you pick these restaurants to accommodate 500 people, are these places that also, in the surrounding areas, you can take us somewhere and let us get some cultural knowledge? Like just now we was able to visit the Little Rock 9. We were able to visit the Little Rock Central High School, different monuments. We went to the Mosaic Templars Cultural Center. I mean, is this stuff strategic when you're picking your locations?
No. No and yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So one, we didn't always do historic things, and it may not always be something historic. It a lot of times it's scenic. Sometimes it's scenic and historic. We get what we get, and we don't have a fit. We don't pick a location necessarily for just that reason. We love to eat. Anybody that ever watched us know we love to eat.
That's it.
So that's how we pick our locations. We see a billboard. We smell smoke. We see smoke. We will stop a ride and we will go and investigate the air pollution.
Hey, as Horace Green would say, chow hounds.
Yes, we will. So and then once we get to a location, a lot of times it's Solo that comes up with where we're riding to. And then we kind of take turns, and then also by where we are. Like if I know, like when we came to Texas, it'd been foolish for me like Solo come up with a ride.
Yeah.
That makes sense. But most of the time we're not where either one of us stay, and then we will use local resources. Back in New Orleans, Louisiana, we use Princess to come up with a route. And we rode for several hours and went to what,
Yeah.
3-4 restaurants?
3-4 runs.
And it was
Shout out to Sonia Princess Ryder. She couldn't make it this year, but she was definitely with us in spirit. She was definitely following along with the group. So, shout out to Sonia Princess Ryder, man.
Yeah. So that's my input on it. Solo may have more.
So for my part is, and we alternate years. That's where we've always been. This year, we'll say it's your year, Reef. Next year is your year, Solo, and that's how we would go back to find a state or a location that we want to go to.
Now we still converse about it, even though it's a designated year. We come to a mutual understanding before we put it out to y'all.
Right. And we look at the logistics of it. We look at, can it accommodate? We look at lodging. We look at how far we have to travel from the hotel to the establishment that we're gonna break bread at, and we go through all of that. So it's not just throw a dart at the map and say this is where we're going. There's a lot of work that goes into putting this together on the backside. But the number one thing that I like to do, I'm a historical rider, like Mr. Dennis Green, Mr. Dennis Joyner. Man, that guy motivate, inspire me to get out and find some of these places. And we go back and forth, just tagging each other, saying, Solo, you see this, Solo, you see that. Even when we was talking about Little Rock, he said, Solo, look at this, look at that. And I said, Mr. Joyner would look at this. And he said, that's great, Solo. So this year, it just so happens that Little Rock has a lot of historical, monuments, museums, a lot of history, rich history. It was 9th Street was known as the Harlem of Little Rock. You know what I'm saying? From Harlem, New York. That's how popular it was. That's how popping that it was, per se, as far as entertainment wise, the entertainment district. You had entertainers come down and perform down there, and there was a time where we could only go to certain places for entertainment, live music. So that was one of the reasons why we chose the locations that we went to, the hall, the museum, the Masonic Templar Museum, and everybody that went there, it has something to offer everybody. And what I want to say is, it's not just Black history. It's not just that type of history, but it's the type of history that we all can relate to, that we all can take something back from, and continue to ride to kind of unify us, because the RTE is a unifier. It brings people together from all genres, from everywhere. We don't care what color you are, your nationalities. It doesn't matter to us. We want you to come and have a good time at the Ride to Eat. And that's why we try to put on such a safe and have such a hospitable environment for people to come to. Would you agree, Reef?
Agree.
Yeah, and you guys don't even have a committee. I'm used to like all female rides, or having committee members of people that come in and say we're gonna do this and put this together. Am I correct when I say it's just you two pulling all these supporters together?
Yes.
I would say this. Yes, but
there's a big but. However, comma, as I used to say. However, comma.
There's a however, comma.
And since you led into that, I want to name some of the.
Well, go ahead, Reef. Go ahead. You got that. You go ahead.
So it is just Solo and I. We don't. We may call people at certain times prior to, but everybody that does anything for us that you really enjoyed this weekend is because they did it out of love and they volunteered to do it. We had never asked Paul to cook. When we started, we didn't always cook. Paul went out of his pocket and I don't know, $1,200 was spent on anything I can tell you. And he like, if I get it back, I get it back. That's when we started taking the donations. So Paul, John Levins, Janie, Joyce. This year Cheryl started cooking. Carol was in the kitchen. The Tennessee 2 was in the kitchen. Miss 73 helped out a lot because she won't ride on the back of Carl's bike. I ain't mad at you for that. So she drives. So she was the reason we got all the food, because if not, we would have had to rent a car. Miss Queen Berry and Terry Martin, they was in the kitchen. Terry did a bang up job on them wings. Thank you, brother man. Ghost.
Wait a minute, wings? I didn't even get it. Well, yes, I did. I did get some wings.
They was handing out wings like crazy when they first started cooking them. Ghost, T-Bone, Country, Tony, and Tyrone, and probably some other people were road captain in it. Again, all these people are volunteers. There's not a stand-up committee. But let me call one of them and say I need something or I got to run something by you. They're going to answer the phone and they're going to call and we're going to get it worked out. But normally it is on the fly. Like before we did that 3-group thing, that was that day. I had the idea, so did Solo. So when Solo went to T-Bone and then I went to T-Bone, like we should break it up. He said, man, Solo said the same thing. We hadn't talked.
Yeah.
We hadn't talked. And then I gave him what my idea was, and which was a little different than his. Cause I'm like, the 3-wheel should have their own group, and now you run it. He like, well, how do you want me to do that? No, I'm the builder, and you're my electrician. I'm not gonna tell you how to do your electrical work. I can tell you what I want, and then you go do it. And he like, gotcha, and he ran off. And everybody, I got so many inboxes and texts and hugs saying, hey, your road captains were the bomb. Half of them were just picked that day. Or volunteered that day. So
and at the Safer Brief, man, that's what I always say, and that's what we want everybody to think. Reef and I, we consider ourselves professional long distance riders. That's what we consider ourselves. So when we establish that invite for people to come to the RTE, that's why you heard me say you are a professional rider. Conduct yourself in a professional manner. You know how to ride stagger. You know how to keep this pace. You know how to pick the pace back up to catch up with the group. Just be professional when you ride in with the group. And we had over 100 people. 100 people in the Friday historic ride.
Right.
That's a lot of people.
They used to be the size of our whole RT.
Yeah, that was the size of the whole RT. And then it just transformed to day 2 was we had to break it down into 3 chalks.
Yeah.
But that's why we tell everybody when you come to the Ride to Eat, you are around other professional long distance rider, other motorcycle rider, what you call it, Reef? You like to ride what?
My motorcycle.
His motorcycle. So the thing is when you come to the Ride to Eat, just be professional. Know that everybody going to conduct themselves in a professional manner around you, and we're going to be good. We're going to be good, folks. And that's what I love about it, man. That's what I love about the Ride to Eat.
So although we are professional riders, we aren't the necessarily the hey, we got a schedule. We don't run on a set. You if you want to ride and hang with Reef and KSolo, you got to be fluid.
Yes.
That's why people was like, hey man, what's the itinerary? You in the wrong ride. If you're not comfortable with us not having an itinerary, go to that party on somebody's clubhouse. Because if we having a good time Thursday night and everybody drinking Joe Mears moonshine and everybody's other concoctions, we not leaving at 9 o'clock on Friday morning.
Nope.
Why would we do that? We don't want you to stop partying Thursday night. So if we got to push that ride back to 12, 1, 2, it is what it is.
It is what it is. Be
it
flexible.
Is what it is.
You have to be flexible when you come to the RTE.
Yeah, the only thing we try to get to the we always try to get to the restaurant at opening time because we don't close down a restaurant. So we want to be there before the locals get there. That's the only one we try not to be super flexible on. But other than that, we're just here to have a good time and enjoy ourselves and fellowship and get fat.
Yeah. Because I mean that's what we do. I mean, you realize from the time you hit the ground that Thursday night we're eating. We're eating. We're gonna go, and it just so happened there was a restaurant right across the street. We're eating. We come back that Friday. We're gonna fire up the grill, and my hat off to everybody that was standing behind that hot grill that was just cooking food. The food was delicious, and you got to realize something. We accept donations for all of that food. We accept donations. People sit there and say, "Well, here's $5, here's $10, here's $20." Or whatever the case may be for the food. That way you could come up to the table and just grab a burger or two and eat and eat and eat. Libations be flowing. Everybody having a good time. People be sharing sticks around. That's what it's supposed to be about.
Right.
Let me tell you something, and I want to commend the team that was doing the cooking and you guys too. But on Saturday night, it was leftover food, right? Hot dogs and some more tacos left and just different little things. And I heard, I think it was Joyce that said, yeah, I thought about it. Yeah, you could take this stuff home. We can start passing out doggy bags, but why not donate it to the homeless shelter? And it was saying last call for the food, last call for the food, because we're gonna have the homeless shelter come and pick this food up. And it was just amazing. Like 20 minutes later, I seen somebody walk up and she was like, "Hi, I'm here for a donation." And I was like, "Absolutely." And she went over there and got that food. That made me feel so good. Like, wow, even the giving back continues. And these places that you take all these bikers to, that's giving back to the community right there. That's putting money into that area. And so it's just a big commend that I want to give you guys for giving back. You guys gave back to so many people you help when you bring us together. You know, it was just amazing to watch that.
Yeah, no doubt.
And
And my hat off to whoever came up with that, made that phone call. I don't know who it was. Who was it, Reef?
Jamie and Joyce.
Jamie and Joyce, man. My hat off to them, because that's what it's all about. We try to find different venues that we can patron, kind of give back to the community, bring whatever we can as far as financial. We would love to find more smaller mom and pop businesses that we can frequent in the area, but it's just one of those things where if they can only seat 20 people inside of their venue and we're coming with 100, then it just doesn't work out that way. So, but we would love to come to an area and find a small mom and pop that we could sit there and say, we're going to patronize your business. We want to just buy you out of everything and help you make another month or rent, or help you make another money, or help pay wages. So that's what we're all about.
Right, and that's one of the problems. A blessing and a curse for us getting so big. Solo and I, we like the mom and pop shops. We will go to a small barbecue restaurant that's 610 in a heartbeat before we go to something like, hell, even Rights, even though the barbecue is really good, because we want the help the smaller folks out. But we can't do that as we grow and get bigger. So when we ask for help, we're looking for restaurants that you know of that we can frequent, and they can still be mom and pop owned. Big restaurants are mom and pop owned too. So if you know them, it may not be next year, but shoot them to us and we can look into them in the future. Because we would have put out where we're going next year. Came the restaurant after we were done with that picture, before everybody dispersed, we would have told you where we were going. But it was so many people, I had to cancel that because we had a restaurant.
Yeah,
we had a
did.
restaurant already. But I waited. We always wait to see what kind of turnout we're going to get, because we kind of gauge that for the turnout for next year. So we were way too big to go to a restaurant that I had on the books.
And we always try to stick with the plan of keeping it in the middle of the country. We try to keep it in the middle of we try to the best of our ability, because we have people come from California. Becky rode from California to the art.
It was a whole bunch of. We had about 10 people from Cali.
Yeah, from California.
We had 12 from I think it was 12 from Canada.
From Canada. So the thing is, we try to keep it in the middle of the country. That way, left side coming 1,200 miles, right side coming 1,200 miles, and we're right there in the middle somewhat.
Because Lord knows I want to take y'all to Maine so bad.
I'm telling y'all, don't sit there and say wherever, because Reef really want to go to Maine.
Really,
and
I got 3 restaurants that I want to take you to.
I just think that the weather would not be conducive to us going up there right about now. So we never know what we're going to get. And then we're a little bit worried about the southeast because of tornado season. But the thing about it is, our goal is to keep it in the center of the country. And just like when we first started, Reef was in California, and I was Reef's on the West Coast, I was on the East Coast. That's where we met in Texas, big ass Texas.
Right. Okay. So my question I know all the audience want to know where it's going to be next year. So I guess how are y'all going to answer that one for me? Where are we going next year?
Oh man.
Did you make a graphic already?
No, I didn't. I do it. No. I don't know, Reef. I don't know. Do we want to do it? Do we want to put it out? Do we want to lock it in, or what?
Oh yes, it's a done deal.
It's a done deal. We lock everything locked.
Not the hotel, but everything else is.
Well, let's make sure we got everything locked first.
Yeah.
Let's make sure we got everything locked.
right.
Listen, we've had a good track record. We've had a good track record. Everything has been locked. Nobody's had issues.
We never have the hotel locked when we put out where we've been before. Never. We never will because they can't release the block that soon. But
Right.
whatever.
Right. But
I know where we're going, so this
I know
suspense ain't on me. Everybody else is gonna be like,
I need to produce
bring that beat back.
Y'all just went in a 360 around my question.
Let's see. David Bell said, now y'all just teasing. Most Wanted said, come on now. Jamie said, just say the city.
Say the city.
Oh man, Travis Staff said, tell us. Who is this? Where's Piper said, spill the beans. Highway Dre said, tell it. Oh man. Joe Fan said, no. Oh man. Shit, go ahead, Reef. Go ahead on and spill the beans, man.
the 2026 Reef and KSolo's official ride to eat is going to Gulf Breeze, Florida.
There it is, folks.
Wow.
There it is, folks.
Gulf Breeze, Florida.
Hey, I'm Googling. Let me Google what that. I ain't never heard of that.
You got people already looking for hotels
What's
right
it
now.
called?
From this moment right here, Reef, people are sitting there saying, I'm making phone calls right now to get me a hotel room.
Spell it.
I don't care. I don't care if it's at the host hotel. I'm gonna get me a room down there. That way I know I'm really there.
The rooms will be coming from Gulf, 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 like Gulf of Mexico, not America. Breeze, like cool breeze,
Okay.
summer breeze, Florida.
We are yes, Big John. We're monitoring that situation. We know that's hurricane season down there.
Yeah, we know.
But
It was hurricane season when we went to Foley. It was hurricane season when we went to Mississippi. It was a hurricane season when we went to Alabama. We know.
We know. So we're able to just fire. We're lifting, shifting. But hey, we've been on here about an hour and a half, folks. A couple of things that we just want to just kind of recognize people for coming out. I definitely want to recognize Mr. Mosley Chops for coming out. Mr. Chop was our oldest new booty at 81 years old. He rolled in on his Harley Davidson on 2 wheels. Shout out to him. Shout out to Gorilla Blue and his partner for winning the Unk contest and Auntie contest. That's just something we threw out there. We may or may not do it next year, but it was just something to just kind of give us some type of entertainment. What's her name? What's her name with the restaurant down in Florida? Chantel. Chantel has a beautiful voice. I seen a video of her doing karaoke. Man, I wish we could have had something set up just to hear her sing a couple of songs. Shout out to Chantel. Shout out to Piper. That little video that you did, Piper, was just great. It was amazing, man. Really enjoy watching it. And that's the type of stuff we do. We have fun. We enjoy being at the RTE.
Mm-hmm. I enjoy myself.
Good deal. Yeah. So Doc, you've been asking us question. Now it's time for us to ask you a question. What is your take on it? What is your take on the RTE being a new booty?
Expired new booty.
Expired. That's a new saying. Expired new booty.
Look, oh man, dang it! No. It was just amazing. It was incredible. Even like I said, it was just those circles of different people. Janie, I'm gonna give you an example. Miss Janie, I had seen her the night before, but she was moving around and hustling and bustling. And then I had seen Piper, and from my eye, I said, "Yep, I'm gonna get over there to talk to Piper." And whole night that went past Saturday, and I seen Janie, and she was like, "Hey," and I said, "Hey." She said, "When'd you get in?" I said, "Yesterday. I was trying to get to you. I saw Piper. Finally got a picture with Piper. Said, hey, I saw you last night, but I just couldn't get to you." And it was just that many conversations going on, and people coming up to me saying, "Hey, I saw you on the podcast. I was looking for you. You're doing a great job. Keep doing what you're doing. I love what you're doing with the kids and educate and academics." And it was just so inspiring. It just made me feel like those moments where I'm down in myself and I don't think I'm doing enough, or people recognize me, people are recognizing. And if you get out there on your scoop and go meet them, they'll tell you face to face, hey, you're doing a good job. And so to me, that's what I got from the RTE, and it will always go down for me. That is on my calendar. So that's my take on it.
Good deal. Good deal. Reef, you got any questions for Doc?
No, I do want to. So Jacob Hopper is on. Jacob is the manager of the Wright's Barbecue. And let me tell you, Mr. Jacob, we do go back to places that want us to come back and that we enjoy. We've been to Don's twice, and I'm here to tell you now, I guarantee you we will be back
We'll
to
be
your
back.
establishment.
Jacob, we'll be back.
I guarantee it, but it won't be.
It'll be my turn
It won't.
to pick a
Yeah,
location.
we can't do it back to back. But we will be back. I promise you that. The hospitality, the food, everything. Y'all were so accommodating. Matter of fact, if you're watching this and you went, why don't y'all go ahead to Google and do a review of Wright's Barbecue, and tell them Jacob sent you.
Yes.
Because they earned that. They earned that. Everything was great.
Jacob Hopper. Y'all were the best, most positive folks I've been around in a while. Thank y'all so much. And your staff was awesome and amazing too, Jacob.
Awesome.
I got to send a shout out. I have to send a shout out to your staff, man. They did an outstanding job. It was very polite. It was walking around, asking if you need anything. People at the counter serving us, the whole 9 yards. Even the pit master let a couple of people come in the back, just kind of get some footage for our content creators, man, which is awesome. So we want to thank you, Jacob. We want to thank your whole entire staff, man. We would definitely be back, bringing the RT back to you guys. Big John Levin had a question. He said, boo y'all, who were the two guys that won the bottle?
Gorilla Blue and Curtis Stone.
Gorilla Blue and Curtis Stone. So what people may not know is that Big John donated a bottle of whiskey. I think it was Irish whiskey. And we had an auction, bourbon. We had an auction for it. And those two gentlemen was bidding in a bidding war. The bidding closed, then the bidding opened back up. The bidding closed, then the bidding opened back up.
Went from a silent auction to a bidding war.
Yep. Until both of them just said, you know what, I'll donate $100 a piece for the bottle. And neither one of them drink.
Neither one of them drink.
Neither one of them drink. So that was amazing.
Curtis just posted in the page that bottle is sealed to next year, and he's going to bring it to the RT next year and crack that seal. And his only request is that a new booty. I'm sure we'll find something else to auction off by then, but I'm sure that he wants a new booty to be the first one to take a drink.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm sure we'll be able to accommodate that one.
Right.
One more thing I noticed, the stickers. Can you please give us a little etiquette on these stickers? I used to see the stickers and people posting them on the historic places once they get there. And Reef, you even told me once you got your first set of stickers, you was kind of reckless with them, just passing them out everywhere and putting them and sticking them everywhere. And so what is who started the stickers, and what is the proper etiquette for exchanging these stickers?
My mother was in a van club when I was little. My mother and father, and they had stickers. So it's been around for a long time. But for me, one of the circles I run around is the IBA and the Hokahay. And everybody over there had stickers.
Oh, they've been had stickers.
So part of our writing was to integrate circles that didn't have people that look like us. And as we start integrating, that's some of the stuff we picked up from our relationships. So as Ken Andrews say, you're in the cool kid club if you got a sticker. So our stickers mean things. Mine does anyway. It has accomplishments on it that somebody needs to update, but that's another story. Some people have stickers just for fun. Some show your name, like Highway Smiley is a well-known sticker that's out there. So, and the etiquette is if you like somebody and you got a sticker, give them a sticker.
Yeah. It's like your business card. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You give somebody a business card. It's an inspiration token. It's something where you can just sit there and you can give it to anybody. Don't have to necessarily be a rider. I've met
Right.
people that
I
don't even
mean,
ride,
yeah.
that's
People
driving in a
come up to
car,
me.
and
Yeah,
I'll
they
say,
come up
"Here's
to
my
me in a gas
sticker." You know,
station,
here's my
and we
sticker.
have
And
a
there's
conversation. Hey, take my sticker. And then I explain, hey, you Google any of this stuff, you can find out
there
who I
you go.
am and find me on Facebook.
And
So
I'll say this, and I may be wrong. People may want to go back and correct me, but I'm pretty sure during this era right now, Reef and I have really pushed posting stickers maybe on the outside of the bike, not just the tour pack.
yeah.
So you go someplace and say, man, I would never put a sticker on my bike, but now it's almost like a badge of honor to be riding around with somebody else sticker
Right.
on your bike, either on your windscreen, on your saddlebags, or whatever the case may be, man. So I just want to just thank everybody participating in that, just showing the spirit of it all and just having a good time with it, because one of the etiquettes of it is called base layering. Don't base layer somebody. If somebody has a sticker already posted, I did it when I was up in Madawaska, when I saw Highway Smiling. I did a quick little video. If you already see a sticker up there, don't put your sticker on top of it. Try to put it beside it. Try to put it around it. Don't base layer somebody. That's almost like tagging. We're not game bangers. It's just showing that, hey, I've been someplace that you've been. I've seen Gorilla Blue sticker someplace. I've seen Highway Smiles, and I'll put it, take a picture, and I'll send it to him and say, yo, look, I seen you. I'm in your trail. I'm following you. It makes you feel good. It makes you feel like, I've seen somebody. I've been somewhere where somebody else been.
When we ride together and we go places that's way out of the normal, we will post a sticker, and then we'll post in groups that, hey, first one to get this sticker get $100. And it inspires people to go get it.
I did that. We did that when we went to Alaska with Thundercat and
and Thundercat, and then went up there and like, oh, I got you,
and they got it, and I had to give them $100.
And they were like, we wasn't even going. We wasn't even going up there until you posted that damn video.
Yep. I did that when we went up to Alaska. We put a sticker up. Was it 100 Mile Halfway or whatever it was?
Halfway. 100 Mile Halfway.
And Thundercat and Dirty Bird. They
they
rolled up on it, got that picture with Big Unk, and yeah, man, that's awesome. That's what it's all about, man. Enjoying the ride. Well, Doc,
to me, it's an honor. Like if they're stickering your bike, take a picture of them doing it.
Yeah.
And then post it. And or send it to them, because especially if it's on the outside of your bike, a lot of people don't do that.
Yeah.
So if you respect somebody enough to put their sticker on the outside of your bike, man, I'm telling you, if you're trying to hang out with circles me and Solo hang out in, you may not have to ask them to stick it outside of your bike. You'll come back and it'll be covered. It is what it is.
And if you're near Chris Hopper, if you're near Kenneth Andrews, look in places that you wouldn't think, because you'll be riding around with a sticker on you and they'll be laughing at you because you haven't found it yet. You'll be like, this son of a gun got a sticker up under my fairing. Good deal, man. Just as part of enjoying this ride and this culture that we're in, just trying to inspire others to get out and ride, Doc. That's what we do.
Just don't mail a sticker. Let's stay overseas. Don't you mail a sticker to make them come get that sticker.
There you go.
Make them come get that sticker.
There you go, man.
That's a road trophy.
There you go. So, Doc,
so in the future, going forward, this is my last question I have for the night. Your mission, you started with a vision. Where do you see your vision growing in the next 5 years? Where do you see RTE, the official Reef and KSolo's Ride to Eat, being in the next 5 to 7 years?
That's too far out.
To be honest, that this is me. To be honest, and we've always said this. We rate our success on if Reef is there and I'm there and Paul's there. That has always been that one thing that we said, no matter who comes, if it's 10 people, 5 people, as long as we're here, brother, to stick what our original goal, our original mission was us to come and break bread. We're happy with that. Everybody else is our family. That just makes it more and more and more to me. But I look at next year. I'm looking at who's going to be there next year. Who are we inspired to want to come and be a part of our RTE family? Who's coming back? And then it makes me sad when we lose somebody. Like this year, we lost Chuck Abbey. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we had Chuck name added to the shirts, and we try to commemorate him. Dana, we commemorated her. Big Rob, we commemorated him. So we try to, when we call it a family, we really mean it's a family.
Same thing with Black Cherry.
Black Cherry, yeah.
So, obviously we see it growing, which is good. Again, like I said earlier, it's good and bad because it's hard to feed folk. We try not to be in people's pockets. We had never been about being in somebody's pocket. But the bigger we are, you need money. You need money to accommodate 500 people, 600 people up front. Not so the bigger we are, the harder to be. But we'll work that out as we start growing. Again, which is part of why we had to delay on when we announced where we're going, because it took a little extra time once we saw how big we actually did get. So it'll work out. I can't tell you how big it's gonna go. Some people are caught like they're like, this is a mini rally, and some people are like, you're gonna be bigger than the roundup. And I'm like,
Hey Reef, remind them what Curved Alabama say.
Forever, my lovely sister Curves has said, Reef, you got an event. And I'm like, no, this ain't an event. Folk, if you don't know, you're supposed to show up on Saturday, wherever we say we gonna eat at. We eat, we take pictures, tell some lies, and then we go home. That is what's supposed to be the ride to eat. That's simple. We show up Saturday at the restaurant. There's no hotels. That's what it's supposed to be. But almost immediately, when we left the first one, and Joyce and I and Top Dog and his wife and Grady and his family came down, and we went to the Alamo and the Riverwalk, and I posted pictures, people got on me, and it was only 22 of us. Why you didn't tell me? Why you didn't? Well, did you think I was gonna ride from San Diego to Texas and back without no sleep? Like, so, and then the next year was, well, we don't get to ride with you, okay? So we don't have the time, we don't have the money, we don't have this. Can we do a ride? That's why we do a ride on Friday, and then we don't eat where we sleep. That was designed for the people that couldn't get there Friday, so they can still ride with Reef and KSolo. Because although we ride with each other all the time, people take it an honor to ride with Reef and KSolo. So we decided to do that. So it's growing, like Tone said. Everybody says it's been growing, and every year we have to adapt and make new changes. Our unofficial team adapts and make the changes. It gets harder. Like we were just talking Friday, we never had 100 people. There's been times where we only had 15 people at the hotel come Friday morning. So it keeps changing, and as the dynamic changes, we're going to change. That's why I can't tell you what it look like in 5 years, because I can barely tell you what's going to look like next year.
Next year, that's all we know. Next year,
right?
Okay.
So we're fluid. We're fluid. So we'll adapt, and we will overcome, and we will make the changes to make it successful. And as long as the quality people keep coming, it's going to continue to be a quality event.
Yeah, without a doubt, man. We got people saying they can't wait. We got people saying yay. We got people saying,
I like Kodak's comment. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this show.
For sure. Thank you, Kodak, for staying with us, man. Big Q, check your inbox, man. Check your inbox, Big Q. Before we get ready to get off this thing, man. Check your inbox.
For the people that did volunteer for things, if I didn't call you, blame it on my head, not my heart. And with that being said, I also need you to inbox me, because I don't have everybody's not on my Facebook page. And then I got a few questions for you, so we can the best way I can thank you is to take care of you for next year. So just inbox me if you have our event any kind of way, so we can work some things out. And we thank you. We thank every last one of you.
Yes, we do. Just a couple things I just want to put out there before we get ready to get off the horn. For those that did not know, you could do, and I did put it out on the podcast when we did the podcast. You can
And it's
do
all over the page.
It's all over the page. You can do an iron butt ride. The way you do an iron butt ride is you have to do a certified iron butt ride. And what you would do is when you finish, you'll put in the comments that you rode to the Reef and KSolo official ride to eat with your start receipt and end receipt. Your end receipt needs to be in Conway or the city or where we at, saying that you rode there so many miles out. It's gonna be 1,000 or 1,500, and that you would like to have our logo on there for the ride to eat. And just like you see right here, you can get it added to it. So that's pretty awesome and amazing. Also, if you are wanting patches, old patches, new patches, or whatever case may be, just to support the ride to eat, you can go to the Cash App and you can Cash App us at Cash App $Reef KSolo and send us $10. Make sure you include your mailing address. That way you can get a patch, and that's just showing support. It's not saying that you came or case may be. Some people say, I just want to show support. I want to buy a patch, and you still can do that because we have some 22s, 23s, maybe some 21s, maybe even some 16, 17s. Who knows? But if you just say, you know what, I want to buy some patches, man, you can do it. We'd greatly appreciate it. And just know that all the money goes into helping us keep the RTE going. None of this money goes into our pocket. So if you saw us with money in hand, all of that money goes so that when you get to the next RTE, we're going to be breaking bread. We're going to be having libations. We're going to have a good time. And anything that you need, it's going to be there for you.
Well, congratulations, guys, on another successful year.
Yes, indeed, Doc Rim. So, Reef, my brother, man.
There y'all go.
Shirts. Any shirts left? You can go to
it's pinned on the feature.
Yep,
in the page.
D3 Custom. D3 Custom.
D3 Custom.
She have all of the year shirts. You can go and do some back ordering shirts, and and Reef, if you would just kind of tell them about the history of D3 Custom and how she came about to be our primary go-to for shirts and merchandise as far as shirts.
Miss Nicole, she was active duty Navy. Life happened, divorce happened, illnesses happened. She had to get out the military. In California, she started up a little shirt business. So back in the day, we reached out to her and asked her to make some shirts, and that's how it started. And that's why we use it. That now that's her primary business. She just moved, which a lot of because it delayed the order process, but she just moved and bought a house for her and her children in South Carolina, I believe it is, and she's standing by, and she too adapts and changes. Things may go a little slow. Just inbox me more than Solo, because I personally know her, so I will call her and be like, "Yo, what are you doing?" And she'll explain what's going on, and I've got on her about communicating a little better, so she'll be communicating on the page if there's some delay that is out of her control. But for the most part, she's been, a lot of people like her, and the few that hadn't said she made it right. So and then next year, hopefully she will be at the venue. So
That'd be dope.
So then you can get all the shirts you want while she's sitting right in front of you.
There you go, folks. There you go. That's what it's all about. So listen, we want to thank everybody for joining us tonight on the podcast, Riding with KSolo podcast show. Our host tonight, Doc Remy. She did an outstanding job. She thinks she did an outstanding job, folks. Definitely give her a round of applause. Show some love. Things, man. She's gearing up for big things. That's my right hand. Keep me going, man. Without a doubt, Doc Remy. Doc Remy, close the show out.
Hey, y'all.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Somebody breaking in the back door.
Somebody breaking in the back door, man. Security breach, man. Oh, man. Look at here, man. Look who done snuck in the back door on us. As soon as we get out of here, Big Q. What's up, Big Q?
What's up, y'all? Y'all got me sitting in here watching TV with my puppy, man, and just relaxing. And you know, I had to go in here and experiment with this internet stuff, man. I'm still learning how to tap in and everything, but I want to salute y'all, you and Reef, man. Y'all doing an excellent thing, man. I'm gonna be there every year. Even if I have to come there and sleep in the parking lot on my bike, I'm coming up there, man.
That's what's up, Big Q. That's what's up.
I enjoy it myself, man. I like to see people fellowship, and you saw me. I like to move around, man, and shake hands, man, and show my presence of love. And some might say, "Where's Q? Get him out of here!" Get him out of here. But man, I'm gonna stay at it with y'all, man, and I enjoyed myself. Really did.
We're glad. We're glad.
Yeah.
We greatly appreciate that, man. I'm glad to have you in our midst at the RT. It was great seeing you there, man, because you have your own movement. Mr. Big, and if you would just kind of give a shout out for your movement and what you got going on.
Oh man, my stuff is real minor. Mine is I established the 40,000 thing. I got the patches going and stuff. I got people riding, they outride me. I'm gonna tell the truth. Everybody, and we got a lot of ladies out here. These ladies are riding. And I 3 people contacted me today that saw me out there, say, I didn't get a chance to meet you, but I wanted, and they started on their 40,000 mile journey today. I had 3 people hit me up. Wow. So, with me, I'm a normal person. I never run around bragging, and, I ride when I can. I'm not like you and Reef, man. Y'all some straight pounders. Y'all be all up in Alaska. But, I just do what I do, and I come out and support, man, and show that, I always think my presence is excellence. Ain't that something?
That's it.
Yeah, so I come out, man, and support. That's all I do. I don't try to make no noise. And, I like to look good when I come out and represent y'all. So I'm going to be there every year.
For sure, man. We want you there. Yeah. I just got to ask one question, and I'm going to give it to you. What did you experience? What is your takeaway from the RTE as far as fellowshipping, as far as not being the typical, because you've been in MCs, you've been in big MCs, and it was none of that. But still, that environment was there. The bikes were there. The parking lot was full. Hundreds of bikes in the parking lot.
Man, what I got out of it is, whenever you see the patches, we wear colors. I've been on both sides. They're still my brothers, man. I left for different reasons. Got my business going, so I had to take care of that type of stuff. But what I saw out there was like a lot of mature riders, man, that truly, it looked like they loved what they were doing. Like a Hero was out there. That's my guy. And he's still doing this. I'm like, man, why are you hanging around, Hero? You're like, Q, I love this. And just to see that and experience that, man, it motivates me. And then I see you out there, and Reef out there. That was my first time meeting Reef out there. And I'm just observing, and I just like what I saw. That's about it. I think it's a good thing. It ain't, you don't have to deal with MC stuff good, because I still go and support MC stuff. Right. I was, a lot of people know it ain't no secret. I was rare breed before, and then my buddies, Hell Lovers, they talked me into coming over there, and I was able to do my thing and learn that dark side. So I know both sides, but I'm the good guy, But I love this stuff, man, and a lot of people love it more than me, but I just do my part, Yeah.
Hey, Big Q, how do I get a 40,000 mile patch? Like, can I use some of the miles I already got?
Well, you know what? Actually, you can. You just have to send, like one of the people I had to write a long paragraph on, because I'm real. You can use the miles that you have. If you send me a receipt, maintenance receipt with that date, with that VIN, and that motorcycle, and send it to me. What I can do is I can go back on the date, and I can also move my dates up. So let's say you have bad weather and you have people pounding in New York, they hit me up and they may not be able to ride. What I can do is I can move their dates within, if they send me their dates, every 3 months. So my patch is not hard to get, but it is because I pay attention to the miles. I just don't give them out. You know, I want people, I get people all the time telling me, well, Q, could you make a patch for 20,000 mile, 30,000? I know how much it takes to do that 40,000 mile patch. You can ask Smiley. I got way out here at the Four Corners at 4 o'clock in the morning, man, and we pounding out of there. Me and my buddy, we sleep, wobbling, trying to get back to the. I mean, I got a lot of stories on different, but to answer your question, if you send me the proof when you want to start, I'm gonna ask for your odometer, a picture of it. I even honor like if you have multiple bikes. So if you have like some people got like 2 and 3 bikes, you send me those and the starting miles. And what I do is I keep track of all of it for you. And after 365 days, it has to be 40,000 miles, not 38,700 miles. It has to be the 40,000 mile.
Okay.
Because I want when people see it, I want people to somewhat have some respect for the patch.
Good deal.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Thank
Well,
you.
look, Big Q, man, we appreciate you coming in tonight, man. I had people out here, man, for almost 2 hours, man. I kept them for 2 hours, and that's too long, man.
Hey,
all right,
I've
man,
been
I gotta
watching
get on this
y'all,
producer, man.
and I've been eating fish the whole time watching y'all. So.
Hey, be safe, Tina Lightfoot.
Hey,
All
y'all,
right, Q.
All right there, y'all.
All right, take care, man.
All right, blessings.
Blessings. All right, folks. Doc Remy, you gonna get us out of here?
Hey, everybody, you all stay up. Have a wonderful night. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share the podcast show and tune in. We got Trip Talk coming Thursday or no?
No, we're not. We will not be doing Trip Talk Thursday.
Okay, well, join us again next Tuesday right here.
That's right. That's right.
Central.
You never know who the guest's gonna be.
Never know.
All right, folks.
You cut out.
You muted yourself.
Nope.
You muted. It says host muted itself.
I'm out of bandwidth.
There you go.
Okay.
I'm out of band. I told you 2 hours, man. They're gonna shut me down. All right, folks.
Yeah, we out of here though. Hey, Remy was in the building tonight.
All right, folks. Y'all take care. We're out of here.
Bye, Reef.